Well, down payment. What is it? Do I have to pay it? Can I get into a house without it? Of course you can. If you're a VA or you're buying in a really rural area, you can use a USDA loan. However, if you're not a vet or you're not buying in a USDA property, chances are that bank will require you to put a down payment on the property. And if you're buying cash, this is probably not your conversation. I don't even know why you're here. Maybe you just want to hear what I got to say. But if you're buying cash, the bank's requirements are not your own. However, sidebar, if you are buying cash, I would highly suggest you still get an appraisal. But that is another video for another day. But back to down payment. So, what is a down payment? Well, using easy math, let's just say that you qualify for a $100,000 house. Depending on what program and what lender you use, they may require you to put anywhere between 3 and 5% down to purchase that house. So you're talking about $3,000 to $5,000 needed to put on the home. That does not include closing cost, which is another video for another time. Down payment is what you will need is the LTV, the loan to value, meaning they're going to give you 97,000 and you're going to come up with 3,000 because they require you to put 3% down. Now, I'm not sure who's viewing this or what state you're in, and I don't know every state because I don't want to know every state. But what I do know is in North Carolina, in order to qualify for their down payment assistance and closing cost programs, you need to have a 640 credit score. Yes, 640. But like I tell all of my clients who have either used these programs or have expressed interest in these programs, don't just stop at 640. Go to 660. Allow yourself a cushion and some room because guess what? That lender, he's going to hit your credit. Guess what? He's going to do it twice. Right when you're ready to get a loan and the day before or the day of closing. Just to make sure you ain't get crazy and go out there and, spend your money on a new car or get a credit line for some furniture. Please don't do that. Don't do that. You're wasting money. You're wasting money. So, with the down payment assistance program, it could be where you're buying, it could be your profession, it could be your family household. There are a myriad of factors that determine how much money you can get if you qualify, and you must qualify. So, I would highly suggest if down payment is the thing that is stopping you from purchasing a house and building wealth, please investigate. Reach out to a realtor. Google down payment programs and grants in my area. I'm sure that there are plenty of programs out there to help you become a homeowner. And don't get scared about owning a home. One of the great things about buying a home, and most people don't even know it, once you buy that home, the bank generally gives you between 30 and 60 days to make your first mortgage payment. I don't know about you, but I could always use a breather in a bill. So, once you've secured your down payment and you're ready to buy a house, here come those closing costs. Now, I always get this, no matter how many times I explain it, right when we get to closing, my clients always ask, what are those closing costs again? Closing costs, once again, can be multiple things. And just because you get these programs and you get help with them, you want to make sure that they are in fact going to cover closing costs and specify which closing costs they will cover. Closing costs is lender payments and credits. I'm sorry, not credits. Lender payments and charges. It is attorney fees and title search. It could be inspection fees and reinspection fees. Your appraisal fees. If you're using a bank, you have to pay for an appraiser. Sidebar: if you are using a bank and they are charging you an appraisal fee, find out how much that fee is, when is it due, is it negotiable, and can they possibly credit that back to you when you go to closing. Some of the other closing costs could be well inspection, crawl space inspection, various other inspections, just to make sure that everything is in working condition or the condition that the seller expressed it to be in when they put it on the market to sell. If you have any questions pertaining to North Carolina, because we don't know other states, Palatine Parcels would be happy to have a conversation with you. We're not just here to sell you real estate. We help to educate you and consult you so that when you are ready to buy, you will give us a try. Have a great day on purpose.